So look at the nice courtyard, yeah? Look at this. Alright, alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So here we are on the same bridge today, that exactly 1 month after I last spoke to you here. So it was the beginning of the lockdown and now we're basically at the end of the lockdown, exactly 1 month after that episode. And as you can see, lovely British weather, very short days during the winter, which, you know, can get you a little bit down, can get you like quite depressed and stuff, because, you know, everything's closed, nothing to do, not really much up to look at. And especially now, because it's been announced that after the end of the lockdown, Hull is gonna go straight to tier 3. So basically not much is gonna change. All the restaurants and bars are gonna still be shut, but hey, no problem. So what I wanted to show you today is, you remember these nice buildings I talked about last time, which have been converted? They were like all warehouses from the port, which, you know, back when there used to be ships, small ships all along the Hull River. And right now they were converted into like nice loft apartments, studios, and my friend actually lives in one of those, and he's moving out in a couple of days. So I just wanted to give you like a tour of his hipster studio. So let me just take you there. See, I even brought like some nice beers for him and his like how you say, farewell home gift. Let me see if there's any entrance on that side. So not much shipping traffic nowadays on the Hull, but I think it was nice back then when there were ships, you know, and activity along the waterfront here on the Hull River. Although, judging by the level of water there is there, I can understand why they gave it up. Not much room for shipping. I mean, you only get like a small window when the water is high, on the high tide. But still, I think they did a pretty good job on these buildings. See, all of these are now converted to like small studios or rooms to let for students. Some are offices. I mean, they did a good job, yeah, preserving history and all that. Much better job than they did in my city in Constanza, where they just demolished everything and built ugly stuff instead. They even got the museum quarter here. Right here, there used to be like one of the last fishing trawler ships, which was like part of the museum, but because it was like in urgent need of restoration, they had it moved to one of the docks, and I think they're conserving it right now, and they will probably bring it back in a couple of years somewhere further upstream, where it's gonna be the Hull Maritime Center, Maritime City, yeah. At least on paper it looks pretty good. So all for the best. In the meantime, yeah, well, we still got this nice waterfront, which I really think they could do a whole lot better job in like decorating it, at least, or doing something attractive for it. Make it more, I mean, I'm not saying like put river cruises or all that, because yeah, you can obviously not do that. here in Hull. But still, it could be like a, you know, like a history heritage trail or something. Do something, yeah. It's quite depressing for such a like a rich history legacy of Hull. You're really not doing anything to put it in the spotlight. I think you can. This is one of the flats. You see, they even kept the old boom, the crane which they used to load and unload cargo from the ship and put it in the warehouse. And it's probably not safe now. I wouldn't feel safe staying too much time under that. And I think that's the building here. Unfortunately, yeah, the gate is locked. So I need to go around the building. So basically this is Old Town Hall. It's part of the old town. And one of the main things I was thinking, well, what it would be like if you live here. Well, basically there isn't any supermarket nearby. Mostly it's all pubs and offices. So I had to carry this beer all the way from my neighborhood across the river in Victoria Dock. So that would be the first downside of living in the central part. Just wanted to show you this bit here. So this is what you see now, and where you see this bridge right here, you see that mill, which is now like a modern concrete tower. It used to be this beautiful bit here, which was demolished or bombed during World War II. I don't know exactly. So as you can see, it used to be quite a nice part of town, the fort and bustling activity everywhere. But hey, I guess these are the times we live in. And you know, instead of what I would say to the local authorities and even the local people of Hull, which cry after the old times, and you know, back when it was like a thriving fishing industry and all that, I say, okay, well, that's gone now. Why don't you do something about it? You know, instead of just moaning about the past, let's do something new. It's crying after what's been lost ain't gonna help anybody. All right, let's see. Yeah, you remember this street before I showed you? This is called High Street. It's one of the best preserved old streets in Hull. That's pretty good, yeah? So look at the nice courtyard, yeah, they got here. So all of this, which you see, used to be like old warehouses, which are now converted to like apartments and studios. So not bad, right? That's pretty good. Although the fact that it was used to be a warehouse, I do believe it's gonna be quite cold inside, as my friend confirmed. So I guess that's another downside of living in such a hipster place. I gotta look for the code. Alright, so a little bit dark, but I like what they did with the finishes. See, quite nice wood, and I like the exposed brick. I think that's pretty good, right? Even these small windows here they got. The downside, I don't really see any lightning on this place. I see the lights, but I don't know how to start them. But still, it's got that nice, comfy feeling, you know, of a small, comfy place. Yeah, pretty good. So let's go all the way to the loft. Or I think it's the loft. Certainly the stairs end here. See, you got a nice kitty watching you. Okay, this is not bad actually. Look at this. Alright. So the whole hipster look doesn't quite disappoint, I gotta admit. So my friend was very nice to me to let me the key to the flat so he can finish his business up, I guess. So I guess I'm in charge now for today. Yeah, it's got that nice whole warehouse loft converted theme going on. See, I like the exposed beams here on the top, pretty good. And I guess the space is not that bad as well. Bed seems kind of small. And probably this whole kitchen, living, shared common space. I'm guessing this ain't very nice when you're cooking, because basically you're gonna sleep in the same room where you do all your cooking. But yeah, I suppose, you know, for this money, it's not that bad. And let me see if I can get you a nice space. Oh yeah, looks like pretty good. Let me show you the view from here. Okay, he's got a little small TV, and this is just a wallpaper. It's not actual brick. And this is the lovely river of Hull, which during daytime, yeah, you can see it's quite low. So yeah, the view is not that amazing actually, but it's not bad. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. But still, yeah, pretty good space, looks nice. See, even got this, oh, it's not a rocking chair, but looks pretty good. So basically, yeah, this is what you can get for less than £400 a month. Which, you know, usually comes like fully furnished and fully equipped with everything you see here. So it's not bad actually. Yeah, it's not a bad deal. I mean, people pay maybe a little bit less or maybe a little bit more for just a room. So at least here you got your own kitchen, your own toilet, everything. You don't have to share any common spaces with somebody else. So it's not bad, yeah, really. If you're like single or even living with your partner, I think this would be a pretty good deal. So yeah, a lot better than living in a share house, and almost the same price. So yeah, looks pretty good. Now, I just wanted to confirm one thing. Let me see this. Yeah. So basically, as you can see, yeah, that's like a single single layer of glass with wooden frames. So I'm guessing it gets pretty damn cold here at night. I mean, now we're like December, and at night it goes down to like 1-2 degrees Celsius. So I'm not seeing much of a heating here. I can see this portable electric heater, and I think there's another one. Yeah, there's another one here, and I think that's it. Yeah, because you see, even if the wall is pretty thick, it doesn't really have any like insulation or anything like that. So yeah, actually my friend did confirm before. Yeah, it gets pretty damn cold here, especially like, you know, this is like kind of the loft, so there's nobody living above. I don't know if there's anybody living below, especially below, yeah, which is the most important one, because if you got heat coming from below, it's gonna help out your unit as well. But yeah, really pretty good. Yeah, as long as you don't got kids or anything, you can easily live here. And I showed you before the high street here in Old Town. Yeah, that's it's pretty good. Yeah, the area is kind of nice. Oh yeah. Alright, let me just give you a quick heads up. Let's see how the bathroom is. I do believe this is some storage unit. Hang on. Okay. So looks like pretty good size actually. Probably like half of the main site, the main area there, the main living space. Okay, got a bathtub and everything. Yeah. I'm guessing that's a window that goes to the hallway of the building. So, yeah, but I can see some ventilation there. So it's not bad. Yeah. You know, just for like 400 pounds or less than that, that's really not bad. So yeah, I'm guessing that's about it for the tour. This is what like a single person or maybe a couple can afford to get, or not maybe they can afford something bigger, but if you want like some cheap option, you can easily get like a studio or this and be close to the action here in the central part, you know, close to all the pubs, all the fun part, you know, stuff you do when you don't have kids. But yeah, just keep in mind, like, you can afford something like this here, like in the northeast of England, in this is Hull, but probably for the same money, if you were like in London, you would only afford like a room in a share house, because yeah, it's probably gonna be impossible to get a separate unit just for yourselves. Something like this in London, somewhere in like zone 7, 8 or maybe even 9, which is like 1 hour by subway to the center of the city. This is probably gonna cost you somewhere 800, 900 pounds per month. So yeah, you know, pluses and minuses if you want to live in a big city or if you want to live in a smaller city. Just keep in mind that salaries are roughly the same there in London and here. You only get like maybe 10% more in London for the, I mean, for the lower end jobs, of course. So yeah, but yeah, I think it's okay. So hope you enjoyed this little tour of this converted warehouse, loft, hipster place, whatever. And I'll see you soon back on my channel. Yeah, just no, if you did like this video, please do click on the like button and of course subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Alright guys, cheers.